when you take back that power because you don't allow alopecia to stop your show. What if it rained? Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, baby, I hope there is something in this video that makes you want to be a part of this fam. And if so, please make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, do all the things. Just do all the things for your girl, okay? Anyways, loves, I have cut my hair off again. Okay, and before, we get a lot of questions, I just want to be very honest and transparent with you guys. This is how I originally cut my hair for the very first time in 2018. And when I cut it back off again in 2020, I cut it like this as well. And I wore it like this for a while before I grew my hair out those two other times I cut my hair off as well. And this time I wanted to go back to the style that I had where I used a sponge. And I recognized that when me and my barber did that, it was because my hair had grown out. Like we cut it all off and it grew out, and we were able to do it in more of a round shape. And this time around, when he cut my hair off, because we wasn't going straight to like a even brush cut slash, little fade, it looked really boxy to me. And it was like, I was loving it, but I wasn't in love with it. And over the past like 2.5 weeks, I've been trying to like put my finger on like, what is it about my haircut that I'm not 100% in love with? And I recognized, I was like, you know what? It's too boxy. It's too boxy. So when I went to go get my haircut yesterday, I was like, bruh, take it all the way off. And whenever I'm ready to like grow it to, use the twisting brush, then we'll do that. But right now, I'm really happy that I cut it all the way off because I don't know, like I don't know. I feel like I have like superpowers. Sorry, I'm trying not to sweat because I just did my makeup and I start sweating in my mustache area first, no matter what primer I use there or anything. And I'm using natural lighting. So if the lighting goes in and out, it's because I have no control over what God is doing with the sky. That ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me. I have to be somewhere, okay, in like 2.5 seconds. But because this is the first time me doing my hair since I've cut it all the way off, as far as like a brush cut or a fade type of cut, it's got some fading in the back, whatever. Anyways, since I've cut my hair like this and it's the first time of me doing it, I want to show you all how I camouflage my alopecia spots with the toppik fibers. And I really don't have the time, but we're gonna make the time because we're gonna be late. We gonna be late. Yeah, we gonna be late. Okay, to start off, I'm gonna use my Sacred hair drops. Right now, I'm between the Sacred hair drops and my Nutrafol hair drops. But yes, we're still gonna be using hair serums because this is what's gonna help me with hair density. And hair density, no matter if I cut my hair like this or if I grow my hair all the way out, is very important to me, right? Like with me cutting my hair, I'm obviously not concerned about hair length, but hair density for the areas where I may have dormant hair follicles, or just, wanting to support the hair follicles that I do have is very important to me. So we will continue to use this. And I also used some red light therapy last night and this morning after my haircut. I feel like red light therapy, even it's so doggone expensive. I wish it wasn't so expensive. And in this economy, but I can honestly tell y'all, red light therapy really helps me with inflammation of my scalp. Okay, like I can feel when inflammation is flaring up in my scalp, and I can do my red light therapy and it soothes me in 2.5 seconds. It really does. So I really do enjoy red light therapy. If you're able to get your hands on a red light therapy hat, please do so. Or if you have the mask. Before I had a hat, I had my mask, and I would lay that mask on the top of my head. Okay, it didn't cover, my full head, but it definitely helped. I'm just letting you know. Anyways, okay, so we've done that. And now that we've done that, I washed my hair last night. I always wash my hair after the barbershop because even though he washes my hair, like rinses it, you know, he do a little light shampoo, conditioner. After that, he goes back in with the clippers, so you have like those little hairs everywhere, and I sleep with a silk pillowcase, and I don't need that all over. You know what I'm saying? I just think hygiene wise, you should wash your hair after you go to the barber, period. So anyways, since I washed my hair last night and just sprayed some leave-in conditioner and went to bed, we got to do a couple of things. I'm gonna go in with my Sacred Wrap and Set Foam. This is like my second time using this. We don't need too much, Tori, because I am heavy-handed. This is, yeah, my second time using it. And if you see me look this way, it's because my mirror's right there. So forgive me. And y'all told me, someone commented and told me I needed to get a 360 mirror. You're right. Thank you for telling me that. I'm gonna use the soft side of my brush from Pattern Beauty and just start brushing that bad boy down. And I don't always do this part, because what I'm showing you guys is the things that I did when I had my hair cut like this the last time, when it was short like this, not what I was doing when I was using the twist brush. But I'm gonna take this blow dryer, make sure that it's on the lowest heat setting, okay, and that the intensity is not high. I really like this. This is the Dyson Neural blow dryer. I think they're still selling it because it's really good for sensitive scalps. Okay, I have it on a low setting, and I'm just gonna kind of dry that setting foam. Because even though we don't have much hair can definitely stick up. So I want a little extra foam right in here to lay that down. All right, I think we're pretty good with that because we're going to be adding more products, so just roll with your girl. Okay, now that we've done that, I want to go in with a hairspray. The hairspray is going to help my topic fibers kind of have something to stick onto for the areas where I have no hair follicles at all, right? So this is the Kendra, is that how you say this brand's name? I hope I'm saying it right. Kendra alcohol free. That's why I like this. Alcohol free. I have used this now. Is this like my 5th time using this hairspray? I recently bought it after I cut my hair, and I like it. I like it, especially because it's alcohol free. But alcohol free, extra firm hose. Let me show y'all the bottle. Let me be a YouTuber and show y'all the bottle. And we're gonna spray that. All right, like you can tell it's alcohol free because you don't smell, like you can smell alcohol in holding sprays. Like you don't smell it in that at all. Like I like her. Okay, now we're gonna use the Toppik hair fibers. I have an extra mirror right here as well. I'm using the color dark brown. I like dark brown. Black can be a little too black for me sometimes, even though I have it. So I'm gonna use it. Okay, but today we're going to use the dark brown, and I have the pump. I like to use the pump with the Toppik. You don't have to. They sell it separately. You can just use it. I used it for many years without the pump because the pump didn't exist when I first started using the Toppik hair fibers, but I really like the pump. Okay, or at least I don't think it existed. No one told me about it. So I like to try to spray lightly. Like I told y'all before, I don't want no Jermaine Jackson set, okay? Because it's real easy to go from this to that in 2.5 seconds. So I'm gonna take a shot every time I say 2.5 seconds. I'm so country. But yeah, it's so easy to go from so simple, so easy to a Jermaine Jackson set. And I'm sorry that that man be catching strays from me, but he be doing a lot. He do. Are y'all excited about the Michael Jackson movie that's coming out? Is it April 24th, I think? Something like that. I'm excited for it. Can't wait to see it. Was that his nephew that played him? I think so. I think they did a good job. Okay, we getting somewhere. We'll come up here. I can't see the back, but that don't mean we ain't gonna hit it from the back. Okay, so we're gonna get it back just a little lightness because I can't see it. I'm gonna get that 360 mirror y'all was telling me about. We gonna get it. We gonna get it because we gonna need it. Okay, now I'm just checking things out. You can take your fingers, you can take your brush. I'm gonna take my brush, and for the areas that I feel like, ooh, just a little too harsh, I'm just gonna lightly blend it out because we don't really want harshness. And if I took too much away, we just lightly go back in. Lightly. I have a little damp paper towel right here. I've already did my makeup, so I'm trying not to also mess up my makeup, but just wanted to make sure that I wiped around that, you know, forehead area to make sure it's good. And look at that. We're pretty filled in. Okay, Tori, you didn't need to do that, but anyways, we are pretty filled in to a place that I feel like is natural and not like too much. You know, we don't want to do too much. Don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much. I got a song for everything. Either a song or a movie reference. Y'all pray for me. Well, let me not. This might sound bad, but I try not to say or ask people to pray for me because you don't know how people are praying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will pray against you. And praise the Lord that, you know, I know the Lord and I'm covered by the blood. But still, you got to be careful. But, you know, I was just joking around playing when I was like, y'all pray for me. Because of how I be doing. I'm hot. How I be doing when it comes to a song just popping up in my head. Just talking and then, boom, there goes a song. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to go back in with the hairspray. And kind of sandwich the toppik fibers in. You know what I'm saying? We apply some hairspray so it can have something to adhere to in those areas where I don't have any hair. And then we applied the hair toppik and then we sealed it with more hairspray. And I like to just let that kind of dry. You can use your blow dryer on a cool setting as well. But with this high porosity here, trust me, it's dry. She dry. And then this is not the hair polisher that I typically use, and the sprayer is not my friend on this, but oh, it'll be all right. We're gonna use this to add some sheen. Lord, it probably got on my pillows. But we use this to add some sheen back to the hair because the toppik fiber is so like dull and chalky like that you want to use something like a hair sheen, that, you know, something like that to just add some shine back. But yeah, y'all, that is how your girl does her hair with me having this low brush / fade cut. And unless I'm doing like extreme activities, I really don't sweat that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I can sweat. Like I said, I start sweating in this mustache area when I get hot. But it's not to the point where I have to worry about like the toppik fibers running down my face. Unless like I'm just out in the sun and I'm doing a lot and things get crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh my gosh, I hope I don't get any comments like, well, what if it rained? I'm not even gonna think about it because those comments get on my nerves so very much. Anyways, and then someone commented on one of my videos that I just posted and was like, girl, just put on a wig and then put a heart emoji behind it. First of all, I will be wearing wigs. I didn't get this haircut this time because I'm no longer wearing wigs. I can wear a wig when I want to. I can wear my cut when I want to. I can grow it out a little bit and do the sponge look when I want to. I can grow it all the way back out like I did before and do whatever I want to do with my hair in that stage. I can do what I want. That's the thing. Like, alopecia makes you feel like you have no control over your hair. And once you find, like, yeah, I can't do all the things that other people can do, but once you can find that inner strength to just take control over it and do what you want to do, if that's to be bald, you do it. If it's to wear your hair like this, you do it. If it's to have hair and, you know, wear styles that are best for you, you do it. Then once again, you do what you feel like you need to do. And no one needs to tell you that you need to cut your hair or that you need to throw on a wig. Alopecia will make you feel like you have completely lost yourself. So trust me when I say, when you feel that power, when you take back that power because you don't allow alopecia to stop your show, you also don't allow the ignorance of people to stop your show. I didn't even mean to get into all that, but anyways, I gotta go. Thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I love y'all so much. Thank you for the love and support. Like, y'all are simply the best. You're simply the best. Tori, I told y'all I got a song for everything. Anyways, also, if this was your first time here, I really do hope that there was something in this video that you liked and that made you want to be a part of this fam. See, I can't even talk. I hope it was something in this video that you liked and made you want to be a part of this fam so that you can like, subscribe, share, comment, all of those things, okay? Because we're on the road to 1K, y'all. We really are. Our family is growing. We love that for us. Anyways, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye, loves.